right.
And like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's wicked. Sure, that's part of doing the work, but you got to put your work forward as well. Okay? Because when you look, you're actually building on another man's foundation. You know? You don't want to do the job wrong. You want to do it right. That's why brothers can see you growing. Like you said, top men in Israel know who you are. You got to be ready to build and ready to fight. You know? Are you ready to fight? You know? Go ahead. Come.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, beginning at verse 13.
We've been pulling a lot from Timothy, man. Because Paul raised up Timothy in the spirit. He called him his son in the spirit. Even though Timothy had a father, but hey, in order to become a man of the Heavenly Father, you have to have a spiritual father. The spiritual father demands of you to do something. You can't be a lazy fucking son. And if you are, your ass was stoned to death in our law. Right. So it goes to show you even more in the spirit how much more scarier it is. Because the Father of spirits is calling you to do His will, man. Not your own pops or your father or whatever. It's the Spirit of the Lord. And the reason brothers keep bringing this out is the Lord speaking to you. Like, you better get your ass up. I'm going to stone your ass. You know?
Because a lot of stone is coming.
Hot stone. Yeah, hot rocks. Missiles. A lot of them stones is going to be these troubles coming. Are you built upon a foundation or are you on sand? Are you easily movable? Or are you built upon your outside, man? Hey, that's the spirit because Elder I'm one from Boston. He did that little quip. I reposted on my channel. The importance of having a strong foundation. You know? And that goes for everybody in this truth, man.
When you go back to the words written, it goes to soundness of mind. When I just looked it up.
That's the spirit, bro, because it said we have not been given the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. So you got to have that grit. Those are all manly traits, right? Yeah, because a man got love for his power, the power. He has love for his country, his brothers, and for his woman. Because that woman is going to continue the man's legacy. But what's the silver lining of that very statement you just said? Love is an action. Okay? Love is an action. That means you actually got to put some work forward. You got to step out on faith. You got to step out.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, beginning at verse 13. It reads, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things, give thyself boldly to them."
Hey, I'm laying on the hands of the presbytery. That's the body of the elders. Hey, you know, when you look at them ancient world movies and the king was crowned, you got all the people there and shit. And you got the priests, like, praising the Lord.
Coronation.
The coronation to make him a great king, right? But they laid on him the hands because he knew, okay, I'm the king. But it wasn't just like, I'm about to go to women. But no, that king had to continue that kingdom. However far his father got that kingdom to his prestige, his glory. And then if there was an enemy on the borders, he had to really go like, oh, shit, I gotta go face this dude eventually. I can't just sit back, chill, and drink all night and day. I gotta rule the kingdom. I gotta rule the people. So you gotta think of that, like, words you have, they can either build or destroy. You're that building, you're that stone. Do you believe or you don't believe?
It says, meditate upon these things.
Meditate, because a king has to have time to consider. That's why a king, on the throne a lot of times, he might tell his counselors, leave, everybody, leave me. But he's just thinking like, what am I going to do? Because it's really on his shoulders at the end of the day. Ain't on the counselors, ain't on the soldiers, the farmer, his woman, his children and shit. Like, maybe I should go to my... Like, nah, he
got the final say.
Yeah, he has the final say. He's the king.
To weigh everything in the balance.
That's it. You gotta weigh everything in the balance. But who is your guide, your counselor? Yahweh, Bashim, Shah. And the Lord is already telling you, you have the victory. You just gotta go out there.
I got that word love in the etimon. It's a noun. And it says feeling of love, romantic sexual attraction, affection, friendliness, the love of Yahweh, right? And then it says at the bottom, dear beloved, and it says love to care, desire, and love. You gotta want to do the love of the love. You gotta do the love of the Lord, because the Lord is in you to do His will. Because, hey man, we're dead. Look at our people; they're dead, but we're alive. When people look at you, when people look at you, people talk to you. There's something bad. There's something about you, about us.
It's an action.
There's an action about.
We're out here. Jay, like, what y'all do? We're out here. That's number one. Because, hey, really, we could be on the comm board and no, but what's that going to do for our people? Because, like you said, they're dead already. But we're out here showing you that there's a better way. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, being on the comment board is like what we just saw. Jake walking by, like,
Yeah,
that's
doing
right.
that.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Drive by
Right.
Shalom dudes. Like, hey, yeah, but what are you really doing, though?
Like, really, that's annoying and shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what's an interesting thought, and I believe you brought this out, might have been last year. When you break down the time frame and how the time in this reality in the spirit world is different, you got somebody like Apostle Nahar who's been doing this for over 30 plus years. But in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, he's only been in his sight for like 40 minutes. So how much less, like for us that are just coming into this thing, man?
Oh,
You know, we've barely been in the sight of the Lord, man. So how much more should you want to do the work, to make yourself noticeable in order to be saved, man?
hey, it's like the parable that Yahushua gave of the two sons. Remember he told the first son to go into the field? He's like, yeah, I'll do it. And never went. Then he told the second son, no, I don't want to do it. But then his mind smote him. It's like, yeah, I gotta go do what my father said. He went out there and he did it. And he's like, which son followed his father's instructions? And he's like, well, the second. But at the first, he's like, no, I don't think I can do that. I can't do it. But in you, we're like, nah, I gotta do it. As a man, it's in you like, I gotta fight. It's the right thing to do. It's my Lord. Like, that's who I am. I'm an Israelite.
And that
Do
should
it.
prick you in the spirit, because if you are of the Lord and you're joined on Yahweh Shai, the spirit is gonna make you do it anyway, man. So you should really be questioning your position in this thing. If you come this far, you still haven't been out and done no actual work, man.
Hey, can a brother get the scripture? You can get it down to where it says, count the cost.
Let's let him finish that.
Verse 15, it reads, meditate upon these things,
Meditate.
give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all.
You gotta give yourself wholly to it. Like, you just let it happen. You give yourself to it, man. You gotta do what is requested.
Right.
Something like my man Anakin said. Sometimes we must let go of our pride and do what is requested of us. Yeah, that's it.
And that's like us. We gotta let go of our pride and things we want to do
man.
to do what the Lord requires us to do,
Woo!
man.
That's a soldier, huh?
Yeah.
And the
That's
Lord
a soldier.
rewards you for that too, man.
right.
Spiritually, the more you sacrifice, the more the Lord build you up.
Woo!
And that's the thing I was thinking earlier. Some guys they just have a problem with the order.
Oh,
Or
man.
they just not brotherly, and they don't want. They could say shalom and brothers on the comment board, but they don't really want to be around brothers. They don't want to deal with brothers, and they come up with all type of excuses. But that's really what it is. They don't want to deal with the brothers.
Really,
That's
they
scary, man. Because we supposed to be a family, man.
Yeah.
We supposed to be one body. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna come into this truth, this marvelous light? Okay, find out that you're joined onto Yahweh Shai Lord willing, but then you don't want to hang out in fellowship with brothers. That's a red flag, man.
Yeah, you already are. Because the kingdom of heaven is the brothers, man. Go ahead.
Really, we don't even want niggas like you around,
That's
man.
right.
Cause a nigga like that, you can't trust no nigga. Smiling in your face and shit. Next thing you know, he behind your back talking shit,
Hey, it's-
pointing, laughing, scared to say it to your face though, man.
Yeah, it's bad enough, man, that most of us only see each other once a week. Okay? So some of us are fortunate enough to be with brothers, more often. But how much more should, because we're supposed to be representations of Yahweh Shai, man.
Bro.
Through the Spirit.
Bro, and every brother that you see, he might be going to hell, brother might be waking up out the car and shit, fuck, work again, you see the brother and
Yeah.
shit. You're supposed to get, life, you're supposed to be alleviated and awakened, and you're supposed to know, a brother going through, you get some sleep, the baby kept me up, shit, the woman and shit, job, but you see it in every brother's mind, finish the mission. You see it in his eyes, finish the mission, fuck everything else, finish the mission. And those are soldiers. Soldiers like, yeah, I'm tired, I'm through, yeah, I'm in the mud, but we gotta win this war, we gotta finish the mission.
Hey, that's the spirit. In the middle of the week, I ran into the brother Ash
Hey.
at Chipotle,
Fire.
and this when I got off
Fire.
work. I was tired, and the brother got off work. He was tired. He was already in there. I walked in. I didn't notice him because I had to use the bathroom. I had tunnel vision, and I probably looked mad. He was looking mad, but when I came out the bathroom, we seen each other, and that was our joy right there. We was just chopping it up. And the brother, it's the spirit, what you just said. The brother was telling me, like, man, I was, catching hell today, working shit, but, now I'm feeling good.
Hey, that's the spirit. That's the eye and the fire.
Woo! Bro, I was thinking the same thing, bro. Yeah, you gotta have that fire in your eyes. You gotta have it. You gotta have your eyes single. Cyclops, bro.
Hey, also the eye represents like the center or something, like the eye of the story.
And, in the spirit, because when you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror and you move I was moving my head, but one thing stays single, straight is your pupil.
Yep.
Your pupil don't ever move.
Yep.
It doesn't move. So your mind has to be single on the Lord, because the Lord is single. He's sitting right there. That made me understand, like, damn, the Lord is everywhere, bro.
And that's the spirit, because David always would ask the Lord to look at his mind, his reign. So that's the spirit. Like, the Lord knows your mind, your intent. Really, that's why David didn't die according to the law. The Lord, quitted David. I ain't even gonna kill him for that, because he knew David's intent was good. So it goes to show you, what's your intent ultimately? Because there ain't Jake, Israel, But what's your intent? Do you really want us to have this kingdom or not? We want the kingdom. We don't give a damn we gotta die to get there. But we know it's coming.
And those that are really sincere about this are not going to be offended by this message. Yeah? They're going to take it as a warning to get up off their ass and do something. Man. Jay, just like the Spirit hit us once upon a time, to get out and do something. Okay? This lesson is an exhortation for those that are sincere about this thing to do the same.
And also, but like you said, bro, it's really for us, really. It's really for us.
As the one mind.
It's really for us to stay single with the Lord, because we can be here at the camp, we can be around brothers, Shalom brothers, but guess what? When the lights turn off, when you go on, and you gotta be intent with the Lord, man.
Soldiers.
And we the ones giving the message. So how much more?
More for us,
we be hypocrites and liars if we telling you to do something we ain't doing.
And it is hard. It gets tiring, but you gotta fight the fight, man.
Hey,
You gotta win.
A soldier don't just show up to the battle. All the stuff leading up to that, the boot camp. And once he went, he's with his comrades, his fellow soldiers. They sleeping in the same rooms on bunks. They eat meals together. They're training together.
And that's how you build that trust and that camaraderie, man. Like, if you only show up every other week, brothers gonna be looking at you funny, man. How are they gonna trust you in the trenches if you can't even show up on a daily basis?
It goes into that word standard that the brother was bringing out a couple weeks ago. That word is a military term. It goes into a rallying point. So this is the standard that we're establishing here. This is a military rallying point, man. And that's why these niggas on the comment board, you're supposed to come here to the platoon, man.
That's a great point, bro, because even if the Spirit isn't in you to cross the line and join the camp, you can still come out and listen in person.
Even be willing. That's what Leonidas told that the hunchback nigga and shit. Her and the other dude came like, get away, monster. He's like, nah, I didn't say that. He's like, hey, maybe get him in water and heal the men that's on the battlefield and bury the dead. Like, you still got a job to do, even though you're not a frontline man actually going facing the enemy. There's a lot you still can do. And you ain't been trying to do that because you got to be on the battlefield to do those things.
And a lot of people who watch that movie miss the point of that very scene, man. Because Leonidas wasn't declining them. He was just offering them a different position. But that hunchback was so prideful, he wasn't happy with the position he was given, man.
You lied to me, brother.
Hey, he's supposed to be in that water boy spirit.
Yeah, he's like, no, I want to be on the front line, man. That's not your job. That's not your role.
If you can't lift the shield.
Hey, on that movie Waterboy, his only job was to give water. But he took that shit to the extreme. He had the molecules down.
Right.
Figured out
but think about how important that position is to the Spirit. Yeah, we you know, growing up, we the water boy, you ain't on the field. But when you tired and dehydrated, he's giving you life, man. He's giving you that water. He's part of the team.
And it goes into ranks.
Yeah, he gonna get a ring, man.
Everybody's job is important. Yeah. From the least to the greatest.
And it goes into ranks. You start low and you climb the ranks. That's why men in this thing, they have to start out as equipment managers, right?
Yeah.
You taking the signs home,
Yeah.
right? You're holding the camera,
Yeah.
You're
and
trusting.
then you take the steps up.
Hey, but even before that, you got to come out and show your diligence that you're really about this thing, man. We got to see your face. We got to see you. You're not hiding behind a keyboard. You coming out, you taking notes, you being diligent. You're not being a scoffer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, imagine you got the spiritual power in Jacob's trouble. You ain't gonna know who this dude is. You're gonna be your enemy. He's like, you gonna be, hey man, I'm that dude from the comment board.
I'm like, I'm that scoffer.
Lazy.
Not dudes.
Let's go to the point of talents, how Sean was talking about. Now everybody got 5 or 10 talents. One talent is very important because when you go into with one talent, that's a heavy weight. That's like about like 100 pounds.
Bro.
You know, that's a big deal.
And if the dude didn't hide it in the talent, actually did what he's supposed to do, hey, even just having one city under your control, bro, that's power. That's because you know the dude had five cities, the dude had 10 cities that he was over. But one city, that's a lot. That's a whole bunch of people under your jurisdiction. But like the brother said, he seen that one time, like, hey, ain't nothing, I get one time. That's something. Lord gave you something.
Hey, and to put it into context, America, the country of North America is considered one city. Yeah, they say that America's broken into 10 parts.
But it's one city.
Yeah, but it's one city. So
A
the
great
Lord is,
city.
if the Lord is giving you power over one city, man, he can make you the president of the whole country, man. That's light work for the Lord, man. You know?
Because it tells you, like also the scripture say, a man that rule a spirit can take a city. You got to rule your spirit to understand what you in.
Don't be emotional and know when the war is coming. Be ready for it. Man. Like in the time of Gideon, there was all those soldiers out there, but the Lord said, bring the men down to the water, and whoever laughs it like a dog and is still focused on the enemy, those are men I'm going to take with you. And how many was it? 300 with Gideon, but it was 1,000 men before that. The Lord sent all them home. It goes to show you the Lord is very particular. What you about? You really about this thing or what?
And that segues back to the beginning of this lesson, man, about the work being plenteous, but the labor is few. The Lord always dealt with small numbers. So if you understand this word, you can be counted amongst that small number the Lord is requiring to wake up his people, man. But you're not taking heed to the message. Bring that last scripture up.
1 Timothy 4:16, and it reads, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine.
Take heed unto thyself. How do you take heed unto yourself, man? You have to examine yourself.
Right.
And it says, and the doctrine. Okay, there's only one true doctrine, singular. Okay? It's not a smorgasbord of different opinions and different breakdowns, man. It's only one doctrine.
Woo, that's it.
Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear.
That's the point. In them that hear you.